Hello, my name is Tobias, and today we're going to be checking out the album ARIRANG by BTS, their long-awaited comeback. If you just watched my reaction to Swim, it's literally 1 minute later. I couldn't wait. I went on Spotify. There are no lyrics. So what are we going to do about that? I am going to put up the lyrics on Genius. I don't think they're translated yet because it's literally 9:15, but we will make it work because we always make it work. And I wanted to start listening to the album, so I had no patience. I could not wait till tomorrow. So there are 14 songs in this album, and I'm so excited. What are my hopes? Rapping, Korean songs, not just English, cohesiveness, and a bob that makes me sad. And I want each of the 7 members to have a moment. Now, I am looking at the track list. And these are some peculiar track list names. FYA, aliens, normal, like animals. They don't know about us. I know the One Direction song. So, Into the Sun, please, please better be a sexy song. Hooligan, I have no idea what it's gonna sound like. But the first song, track number 1, Body to Body.
I need. What you need, Twan?
What do we need?
I need the whole steady in the trunk. Put your phone down, let's get on the front. I got my eyes on the row in the front. The vibe is high, beat blunt. The vibe is high, let the builder. From everywhere to Korea.
Suga!
Speaking in real life.
I want to twerk. Is that Jimin?
It's so tight. I mean, no inside.
It is so tight. J-Hope, what are we talking? Y'all, there's 14 songs on this album, and I was not planning to listen to them twice, but we might have to. Because I needed to stop that first part of this song so many damn times. Because it was so freaking booty. I didn't mean to say booty. I meant to say groovy. Like, genuinely, I was moving and like sensual. It was so sensual, and I can imagine it at a concert, right? And that's literally what they were saying, like, get your hands up. I think that was what RM and J-Hope were saying in the beginning. Let's finish the song, and we're gonna listen to it again.
I mean, 우리만의 style. I mean, we're living the life. 두 눈을 감지 않은 내 밤. 솟구치는 결의 마음. Be a body, you could see a body, or you read about it.
Oh, I want J-Hope. Who is this? Who is that? I don't know who that is. That sounds so different. Someone has grown. That's Jimin. And that's Jungkook. Oh, we're switching up.
need the whole city in the drum.
Is it gonna flow into Hooligan? Let's just check if it's gonna flow. Okay, it's not gonna flow, which is fine. But damn, what an intro. This is gonna be the intro to the tour. I'm quite positive. And I have absolutely no complaints about it. My only complaint is, who the fuck is singing in that chorus? And the thing about Genius lyrics is that they don't have anything. Okay, I need to listen to it again. Because, oh my god. This is such a good way to start the album. This is gonna set it up.
I need
J-Hope, right?
I need what you need. I need
An RM?
I need the whole steady in the trunk. Put your phone down, let's get on the front. I got my eyes on the row in the front. The vibe is high, feet big blunt. The vibe is high, let the builder.
The vibe is high, if we're being blunt. If you know, you know. If you know, but I kind of like that RM is talking about getting high, you know?
Down, let's get on the front. I got my eyes on the row in the front. The vibe is high, feet big blunt. The vibe is high, let the builder.
The builder. And I love the way that he almost closes his mouth when he's rapping. So blunt, building, front. Like it really comes forward as like ush, ush, ush. I can't explain it. But that's what it is. And then my man Suga comes in.
From everywhere to Korea. It's speaking in real life.
Love that he's stuck to Korean. I don't know what he's saying. But let me educate myself. So he's saying BT, so not BTS, but BT, from everywhere to Korea. And then he spits bars. And this is exactly what I was talking about in my swim video and what I talk about so often. But he says, put away the guns, the knives, and the keyboards. Life is short. The reference. Let go of the hate. It's big in real life. Why worry about appearances? Just let it go. Hey man, hop in. Come a little closer, skin to skin. Right, so he's essentially saying, why are we fighting? Right? The real fights with guns, with violence, but also why are we fighting online? When we could, and when he says skin to skin, I think he means body to body, dancing, having fun, letting go. Life is too short to be caught up typing on Twitter, oh my god, your idol is so ugly. Oh my god, like just let it go. Oh, I'm so happy I translated it. This is why we translate things. This is, oh, thank you to myself. This is Jimin, according to Genius. I love Jimin's voice, but it sounds like he's really been practicing his pronunciation in English. This is incredible. He almost reminds me of Pablo from SB19 in like the voice. It sounds so good. I need somebody to body. Jungkook, what are we saying? What are we saying in Korean? Hand in hand, reaching all the way to the moon up there. You and I, we go on and on. I mean, if you say so, dear. Is this Jin? That's me. And I know that Diplo helped produce this song, and I can tell. You can tell by that beat right there. Like,
It's so tight. I mean, no outside. I mean, 우리만의 style. I mean, we're living the life.
J-Hope, why are you saying it's so tight, I mean, and then you say something? What is that something? It says, it's so tight, I mean, the bond between you and me. Okay. You saved yourself, J-Hope, this time. He says, I mean, that style, uniquely ours. I mean, we're truly living the life. On this night, when our eyes refuse to close, the spirit of our people searches high. This is literally, I think, a song where they're kind of talking about being on stage. Like, they're maybe thinking back, it's been a while since they were able to go on tour. I know that their last tour got canceled because of the coronavirus. So maybe they're even thinking back to just like these moments where you don't really want, and not closing your eyes is like you don't want to fall asleep, right? You're a little kid who's having so much fun, you don't want to go to sleep because then you might miss out on these great experiences. That's kind of what he's saying. But it's I love the little dirtiness.
It's so tight. I mean, no outside. I mean, 우리만의 style. I mean, we're living the life.
And the way he goes on the beat.
솟구치는 결의 맘. Be a body, be a body, be a body. Could see a body, or you read about it. I need somebody to body.
So Genius say that this is V. Can somebody confirm that to me? Because
be a body, be a body, be a body. Could see a body, or you read about it. I need somebody to body.
Okay, I can actually hear it. Oh. Please drop the beat again. I know you're gonna do it. And before, this is gonna be the bridge, but it's all in Korean, and it was that almost children's choir. So I want to see what they're. I heard the word arirang, but maybe I'm wrong. It's arirang, arirang, arario. I cross over the Arirang Pass. The one who leaves me behind and departs will suffer foot pain before going even 10. Okay, so I don't think the translations are, I mean, I'm Google translating because I'm so early, but this is really setting up the beginning of it, right? Of crossing over the pass, like crossing over the ocean, that migration from the animation that we might see to the one who leaves me behind and departs will suffer foot pain. I don't think the lyrics are right.
I need the whole city in the jar.
Why do we bring the beat back then just to end it? That is damn disrespectful. But oh my god, I love this song. It's bad. This is how I'm feeling right now, because we've already been filming for 16 minutes for one song. I don't even care. On first listen, I like this more than Swim. But I know I'm going to be listening to Swim more because Swim is like right up my alley. But I am a feel-good type of person. I love songs that make you feel good, that brings in this energy. And it did that. But it really still set up the stage of what this album is going to be, I think. I mean, albeit we've listened to 1 out of 14 of the songs. But I am so excited. Body to body, check mark. Let's go on to Hooligan. A violin? Is it supposed to do that? Knives.
Watch this beat going hooligan. We pop
Okay,
out,
J-Hope.
acting a fool again.
I love his laugh.
Watch this beat going hooligan.
I need to turn it up. It's already all the way up.
Where this baseline slap is so rude. Dropping lower than drop this hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan. Man, I'm about to blow fuse. 동제 볼은 머리춤. 뛰어 미친 놈이들. Me everywhere, Ursu. Somebody move. 다들 모여 하나 둘. I can never ever
1, 2.
Every one of you amuse. Crowd looking like a campus. Beat drop, we dancing. Watch this beat going hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan. Man, this bass, let's stop this around. Trapping lower than chop this hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan. I go cool, crazy, don't go save me. Like it cool.
I won't save you.
Hooligan like hooligan. Daddy push like hooligan. 시간 됐으니 좀 비켜좀 멀컬리. 이상 뭐.
This is why they're where they are, y'all, because they make such good music. And I don't even have the lyrics up because I just want to enjoy the song once and then go back. And I am like, I just want to, and I can't twerk, but I want to like twerk and like the deep sensual kind of twerking, you know, like it's so, oh, is this what the kids say? It goes hard. Jimin.
Watch this beat going hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan. Yeah, we gonna get a bigger mop here. This a cake, gotta get a better pop here. You gon' hear this one playing round the clock, yeah.
Like 100%. Oh, around the clock. I thought we said the clock.
Hooligan, watch this beat going hooligan. Why this baseline slap is so rude? Dropping lower than chopping screws. Hooligan, watch this beat going hooligan.
The knives, like I immediately thought of ENHYPEN and how they have their newest comeback called Knives. I know a lot is going on with ENHYPEN. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna cry, so we're just gonna forget about it. Oh my god. The laugh was my favorite part. And y'all, if you're unfamiliar with my channel, I'm a vocal whore. Those vocals in the chorus, if we get a full song with those vocals, I'm dead. I'm not even kidding. It's so brilliantly constructed. I need to pull up the lyrics because I had no freaking idea of what we were talking about. That violin is crazy. And then to replace the violin with knives is even crazier. The idea of a hooligan kind of, you know, throws back a throwback to like their older times. Like I feel like old school BTS, especially during their first few albums, like they were very known for being delinquent, right? Or like going against the norm. And it's almost like someone is like being delinquent with the beat, like they're messing up the beat on purpose, which is brilliant from the perspective of being a hooligan.
Watch this beat go, we hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat go, we hooligan.
One of the most iconic laughs. I feel like it's like up there with the Joker. Like, I don't know why when I think about J-Hope, his laugh is like the thing, besides his dancing, is like the thing that sticks out to me a lot when I think about him, because his laugh is so iconic.
Watch this beat go when hooligan. Man, I'm about to blow fuse. 동제 볼은 머리 춤. 뛰어 미친 노인들. Me everywhere, ursu. Somebody move. 다들 모여 하나 둘. I can never ever choose. Every one of you amused.
So I need to translate what he said. The only thing I know is I think Hanadul is 1-2. So he said, man, I'm about to blow a fuse. Out of control, losing my mind. Jump around like a maniac, me everywhere, let's go. Somebody move, everybody gather around. 1-2! Never took a Korean lesson in my life. I can never ever choose every one of your moves. It's kind of similar to what Suga says later on when he said something about I'm crazy but don't stop me. Like very similar lyrical content.
Watch this beat go when hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat go when hooligan.
I hope that fuck, who sang there? I hope Suga laughs. I want to hear him laugh.
Hooligan. Watch this beat go when hooligan.
Me.
Hooligan. Watch this beat go we hooligan. I go cool, crazy, logo same me. Like it cool, 굳이 말 안 해도 알잖아. Hooligan like hooligan. 때려 부셔 like hooligan. 시간 됐으니 좀 비켜좀 말걸리. 이상모.
And like what I like about him is that he's able to say the same word but with a different like tone or at a different enunciation, and it completely switches the flow. Ooh, but what are we saying, bro? I go cuckoo crazy loco save me like El Kukoi, you know what I mean, without me even saying it. Hooligan like a hooligan. Smash it up like a hooligan. The time is now, so step aside. All clear, all systems go. Bro. Mwah.
Take you out. What's the future? What's now? This is international. Make it unforgettable.
Jimin honestly sounds incredible on this song and the previous song. Like, to me, it's the voice where when I think back to their group projects 4 years ago, 5 years ago, he's the one that sounds the most, he almost sounds more polished in English. And I don't think I think that's a neutral thing, but it's just like the one thing that I'm noticing, like comparing it to previous projects.
Watch this beat going hooligan.
Oh, he's gonna say that, haha.
Acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan. Yeah, we the mess, gonna get a bigger mop here. This a cake, gotta get a better pop here. You gon' hear this one playing.
He says, that K gotta get a better pop here. And I don't know if you saw, but I think it was Jimmy Fallon. Don't know the late night shows that well, but Jimmy Fallon announced that BTS is going to be on the Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Late Show on Wednesday and Thursday, and he said the biggest pop group, not K-pop group, best pop group. So they're almost shredding that K from their identity. Gotta get a bit of pop there. Oof.
The clock, yeah. round the clock, clock.
And it's the same, and this is me, and I was just preaching about the social media, but I haven't liked particularly how a lot of newspapers and like stan accounts online has said that BTS broke the record for the highest Asian act or K-pop group for like most pre-saves, and they're like the second most after Taylor Swift, because they're the biggest, they have the most pre-sales of any male artist, of any group. Why are we diminishing that accomplishment? Or like, not maybe diminishing it, but like we're almost taking the narrative in a different direction of not understanding how big this is and how big BTS is, right? There's a big difference between biggest K-pop group and biggest pop group. And if you disagree, Jimin!
Hooligan, watch this beat going hooligan. Why this baseline slap is so rude? Drop it low and then chop this cruise. Hooligan, watch this beat going hooligan.
And that's the chopped and the skewed that they were singing in the chorus. Oh my god. I still think Body to Body I prefer better. Just because of the instrumentation. But Hooligan, I think is up there. They're structurally and sound-wise very cohesive. I'm looking forward to how we're gonna go from here to Swim, because Swim is track number 7. And we're kind of doing all this chopping and chipping and beating and rapping and hip-hopping. And Swim is very sad. So I hope we can sort of gradually sort of maybe as the album continues on, we'll flow into more of that. Y'all, I've been filming for so damn long. I've been filming for 30 minutes and we're 2 songs in. This is what I do. Mike Will! I was gonna say, this sounds like Mike Will.
Mike Will.
지루하고 따분해 모든 게 시간은 참 빨라 틱탁 스타일을 힙합 도대체 뭘 덜 고민해 태생부터 다른 세븐 에어리스 우리 부러워하는 저 civilians 굳이 설명하기 힙합 스타일을 힙합 도대체 뭘 덜 고민해 Hello dear new honey 방귀 흔들어준 morning Oh my god do I look too funny 어쩔래 just move for me move for me From the gutter to the hot, or the burger, be when I, yeah, we A-list. If you wanna hit my house, you bottom, that's a line, yeah, we A-list.
Alias.
Yeah, it'll try to re-A-list. And then don't joke, it's a rising A-list.
Your S-list, bros. A-list? Oh! Oh.
It goes, let me honey talk about the business. Everybody know now where the K is. 어디까지 가니 이런 제길 저주하니 아직 흉측대길 빠른 길
Enunciation.
영원 또 나밖에 못해 but that is how we kill 눈만 더 허벌하게 큰 너희가 말하길 Are they for real? For real? Hello dear new honey 방귀 흔들어줘
honey.
Oh my god do I look too funny 어쩔래 just move for me yeah move for me From the gutter to the high 우리 보고 배운 나 yeah we A-list If you wanna hit my house 신발은 벗어나 yeah we A-list 어쩜 그래 shameless yeah 이를 차려 we A-list 해는 동쪽에서 rising A-list Every day every day
Oh. Oh.
Yeah we're living that A-list every day Yeah we're living that A-list
Okay. Boom. Oh my god. I think this has to be my favorite. And like the issue is obviously most of it is Korean. And I think that's purposeful. And we'll have to re-listen to it with the lyrics because I think that's purposeful. Because y'all, I didn't pick up a lot, but this is my interpretation of the song. First time listen, I'll probably be correct. So if you're gonna go in the comments and say you're correct, y'all, I've listened to this song. I don't speak Korean. This is what I'm understanding. They're sort of talking from the perspective of, okay, you used to see us as aliens, right? Foreigners, unknowns. If you're in the US, you should know that immigrants are called aliens too, not just UFOs, like universe aliens, creepy things. Aliens can also be human beings coming who are different, right? That's the sense that I'm going. They're talking about that, but now they're A-lists, right? They're like, oh, now you want to F with us because now we're cool, now we're famous, now we're popular, now you want to leech off us stuff. But not when we were aliens, then we have to work hard. That's my understanding of the song from just like grasping to it. But obviously, I could be absolutely wrong, but I would love for the play on alien and A-list. That's my hope. The fact that we're starting with my man, I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, but Suga is rapping, and oh my god, what I was thinking about when I listened to this song was, and this is something that I felt has kind of been lost over the years a little bit, because BTS, I mean, they're obviously pop, but they're also hip hop and rap, and the three rappers, because I revisited their older projects over the last few weeks just to like, you know, build up my excitement, and they can rap, and the way that they do it is so unique and distinct to any K-pop idol in the past from my personal experience. And Suga is so good at being snarky and queshy. Oh my god. So Suga says, everything is boring and dull. Time is really fast. TikTok. Assemble at the stadium. What on earth are you worrying about more? 7 aliens different from birth. BTS. Those civilians envy us. My mouth hurts from explaining. Assemble at the stadium. What on earth are you worrying about? What I'm picking up here is that he's kind of, and this kind of goes back to body, right? How I was talking about this is going to be so good at the stadium. I'm kind of envisioning. I'm kind of sensing a similar statement with what Suga is saying here. How I'm understanding is, right, like everything is kind of boring and dull until we arrive, right? Maybe he's even saying, oh, the last 4 years have been kind of boring and dull, but now we're here. TikTok, right? Time is up. What on earth are you worrying about more? 7 aliens different from birth. Those civilians envy us. And I think there's like multiple ways. Maybe I misinterpreted the first time I listened to the song, but I feel like maybe what he's saying is almost aliens is a good thing. Like aliens is like the us versus them kind of theme, right? Of we don't even want to be like you. We are so, I guess, exceptional, unique, different, that we are able to assemble this stadium of, and I think a stadium, right, represents unison, cohesion, applause, fame, right? So I feel like that's kind of what he's saying, which seems very similar to Body to Body and even Hooligan. So far, very. I don't know what a Jungmori is.
Just move for me, yeah, move for me. From the gutter to the hot, or the river, river, now, yeah, we aliens. If you wanna hit the house, you better miss a line, yeah, we aliens. Awesome, kiddo, shit.
Y'all, I misheard it. They're saying, yes, we're aliens, not A-list. But I think that's actually it still is the same sentiment a little bit, right? Like he's saying like we're different. We're the other, and we're pretty good at it.
Yeah, it'll try to re-aliens. And then don't joke, it's a rising. Aliens, aliens.
Jungkook and V are singing the chorus, and they're saying, "From the Ghana to the Ha, watch us and learn. If you want to hit my house, take off your shoes. How can you be so shameless? Have some manners, we aliens. The sun is rising from the east." So it kind of goes back to what Suga was saying in the beginning, but I know taking off your shoes is a thing that some people, especially in the West, don't do. There are people that wear their shoes on their couches, in bed, inside of their house, and I believe that it's a pretty... Essentially what they're saying is it's nothing to do with their shoes, right? But if you're interested in me, if you're interested about our culture, about our history, about our upbringing, they're probably talking about Korea as a whole. They're saying, be respectful. Like, learn the customs of our place. Don't just assume. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be assertive. But be respectful, right? And I'm like, almost thinking that the alien, like I was talking with Suga, was talking about like, you know, the other, but like they're above them, they're exceptional. I'm kind of thinking that they're just different. Like, it's not that they're better than everyone else, it's just that they're different. Equal, but different. And I like that the sun is rising from the east, right? East Asia. The rising of, I guess, Asian influence, or sort of, I guess, like almost anti-West. Which, looking at Arirang and like what the concept of the album was, like that was sort of the sentiments that I was thinking we would get from this album.
Honey, talk about the business. Everybody know now where the K is.
And we bring it from the Hooligan, right, where they talked about the K. So RM says, everybody now know where the K is. K is in Korea.
That is how we kill. No matter how for real? For real?
Oh my god, RM, I need to know what you're saying. What are you saying? RM goes, it goes, let me, honey, talk about the business. Everybody know now where the K is. How far are you going? Damn it. Are you still cursing? Bad luck. Pardon, Mr. Kim-gu. Tell me how you feel. Only I can speak English again, but that is how we kill. You guys with just huge eyes say, are they for real? For real? So it's almost feels like, why are you still hating on us? Right? Like, why are you still screaming? Why are you doubting our influence? Why are you doubting our impact that we've had on the Korean scene? But they're not necessarily feeling, I don't feel like they're angry about it. Kim-gu was a passionate Korean independence activist in the early 20th century who fought against Japanese colonial rule and dreamed of a Korea respected on the world stage. So it almost feels like RM is asking Kim-gu, okay, we've been doing all of this work. How do you feel about it? Are we doing a good job? Like, almost like they want to have that same influence. And I'm assuming the influence is what they were talking about with a Korea respected on the world stage in the context of Kim-gu.
Honey, oh my god, do I look too funny? Just move for me, yeah, move for me. From the Ghana to the high, when you broke up, yeah, we aliens. If you wanna hit my house, you ain't better bust a line, yeah, we aliens. 좀 그래, shameless. Yeah, 이를 찾아, we aliens. 해는 동쪽에서 rising, aliens. Every minute, every day.
Oh, who's this? Jungkook. 둘. And stamp on it. And stamp on it, right, is obviously, I feel like, a reference to the passport, right? Or like you're going somewhere, stamp on it. I'm gonna be here all night because I'm on the third song still, and we've been filming for over an hour. But I talked a little bit about this, but like what I liked about Aliens is the first time I heard it, gone, my favorite song. Now that I listened to it again and I really paid attention to the lyrics, I saw sort of the depthness of the song and sort of the influence that they were talking about. The one thing that I wish that they did was to incorporate maybe more Korean producers and composers in the song. I did look it up, it's all American producers, and I think like when you have a song, right, that talks about, and maybe they're less talking about Korean influence and their influence, but like I think it could have even been a bigger amplification to pull in great artists of Korea to show the West, right, how of an amazing ecosystem that Korea and Asia has in terms of composition, production, etc. The song is a bop. I think I need to listen to it again without pausing all the time because now I forgot how it feels like on a continuous basis. But I liked it. It is my favorite so far of the three we've listened to. I have to re-listen to Swim. Swim is Swam Away. I need to re-listen to it when we get to it. But let's listen to FYA. Do I know what that means without looking it up? For your Arirang? For your... I don't know. Who's moaning?
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire.
What's fire?
Everything gas is fire. Oh, I see what you're saying. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. She wanna dance on fire. Everything gas is fire. No one's getting too close, too close, too far. Give me that gasoline. Give me that make me feel. Give me that make me sweat. Something I can't forget. Burning out with my slime. Reading the flame go wild. It's 200 degrees. Club go psycho. Might take you viral. I go full thriller tonight.
Oh!
Club go crazy like sweetie baby. Hit me with it one more time. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. She wanna dance on fire. Yeah, everything gas is fire. Don't stand too close, too close, too far.
What the fuck?
It's fire. 뜨거워 바이빙 완전 아주 뜨거워. 무서워 한겨울에도 엉덩이 필요 없어. Raging 돌아 춤을 춰. 쭈뼛 치는 괴로워. 말 고민해 다 껴들어 번지고 들어. Right now. Club go psycho might take you viral. I go full thriller tonight. Club go crazy like Britney, baby.
Like Britney.
One more time. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. She wanna dance on fire. Everything gas is fire. No one's getting too close, too close, too far.
The droplet.
It's fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. too close, too close.
Oh my god, and it kind of flows into 2.0. Y'all, I'm gonna say this. I didn't pick up anything. I think this is my favorite. Y'all, we have to listen to it again. I pulled up the lyrics. I still don't know what FYA means, but it's probably fire, like some sort of slang for it. And why? We're getting like a clubhouse banger in the midst of this. The moaning, is crazy.
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. She wanna dance on fire. Everything gas is fire. Oh, 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 I see what you're saying.
I see what you're saying.
Lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. She wanna dance on fire. Everything gas is fire. Don't stand too close to fire.
Okay, so before we even go into this, there's one thing I want to preface. If you don't like house music or club music, that's fine. I think there's two types of people that enjoy it, right? People are just casual. Like, it's not something that's meant to take super seriously. What I like about club music and house music is that it's often deeper than it is. A great example of this is Reality Hurts by NMIX. How if you're just listening to it, you're like, this is all over the place. But then when you pay attention to the lyrics and how the beat impacts the lyrics, it gets better. And I feel like it's gonna be the same here, right? Where they're just like, fire, right? Get lit, but there might be a deeper meaning. I don't know it yet because we just started, but I feel like there might be something we can extract from it. So let's see if we can do that.
Give me that gasoline.
Jungkook.
Give me that make me feel. Give me that make me sweat. Something I can't forget. Burning out with my slime. Reading the flame go wild. It's still under the grid.
V, the way you were singing that, my boy. What the hell?
Reading the flame go wild. It's still under the grid. Club go psycho. Might take you viral. I go full thriller tonight.
I go full thriller tonight and some MJ references. The GOAT, the iconic Michael Jackson, Jimin, I know it. And I'll preface this again. Jimin is phenomenal. I'm loving it. Jin, what do you have in store for us?
You viral. I go full thriller tonight. Club go crazy like 3D, baby. Hit me with it one more time.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Britney is iconic. They're drawing in the icons. And then let's drop the beat.
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. She wanna dance on fire. Yeah, everything gas is fire. Don't stand too close to fire. It's fire. It's fire. 뜨거워 바이빙 완전 아주 뜨거워.
Suga, what are we saying? Jin? I don't know why that got me. I don't even know what he's fucking saying. I'm just... that got me emotional. He says, it's hot, totally hot, vibin'. Even in the middle of winter, you don't need a heater. We're raging, spinning, dancing. Stop hesitating, just jump in, bunky jump in. So, and then we go right now. So he's almost saying, take the leap, right? Like almost like commit to it, live in the moment, like just stop thinking about it and just do it. Is that how I'm interpreting? Guys, I don't know why I almost cried. Why did I almost cry? It's not pathetic. We don't shame people who cry. But the way Suga raps, it gets me.
Close to. It's fire.
And the auto-tune! I hope we get more of Jin, because I like his voice, and he has great vocals. He was actually one of the first people I checked out when I made my channel last year. I want to hear more of him. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. She wanna dance on fire. Everything gas is fire. Those going too close, too fire.
The droplet. What does that mean? Yeah. I have to stop it because I want to hear the transition, guys. I'm sweating so much. And I can't get lit because I live in an apartment complex and it's quiet hours, so I have to be very quiet. But oh my god. Yo, I feel like I said Aliens was my favorite. This is my favorite. There is something about songs that just get you turned. And I'll be honest with y'all, I can't dance. I go to clubs. I go to parties. I do dance. Can I dance? Yes, but not well. And this is one of the songs that's gonna prove it. And I do think I was right that there is a little bit of a deeper meaning. I think Suga's... And it's interesting to me, and like maybe, I don't know if I'm making sense here, right? But if you're an English speaker and you're listening to this song, you might interpret it this, right? Get lit, get fire, party, have fun. But people who might speak Korean might interpret it a little bit deeper of having that. And maybe that's just like where I pulled it from. But when I translated that, I got a little bit more sense of that almost commitment to life. And going to a club is committing to life, if that's the life that you want to live. Getting lit can also be staying at home and doing some knitting, right? I think what Suga was saying was just do the jump, take the risk. Oh my god, this one is, and it's gonna keep growing on me 100%. The next song is 2.0. We're gonna hear the transition too, because I think there was one. It's almost like we were warped in the club. It's like that Miley Cyrus song with Mike Will.I.am.
그래 방탄처럼 그게 말은 쉽지 우린 팀툴 누가 맨날 뛰어넘네 웃기기는 한데 사실 안 웃기지 10년은 말야 어린 반프 not stop yeah pull up at your block we gon' knock yeah had your little fun fella pop yeah came back for what's mine we don't stop
Jimin.
You know how I do. Push up brand new. Yeah, we on that brand new. You know how we do. Ay. BG and step 2.0 day down who. 여기저기 또 한 번은 내 10 out of 10 이젠 버려 모습 하품. So go harder 가. Yeah, we get that go harder. Yeah. Pull up at your block. We gon' knock. Yeah, had your little fun, fella. Pop. Yeah, came back for a smile. We don't stop. You know how I do. You know how I do. Put your brand new. Yeah, on that brand new. You know how we do.
2.0 like version 2.
Baby, get to let rock. rock, yeah. Hit him up like pop, hit him with the truth like rock. Time to pay your debt. Feel me not. Let it be, let it bleed. Hit a lick, and it's split. Stop, ride. Yeah. Pull up, at your block. We gon' knock. Yeah, have your little fun, fella. Pop. Yeah, came back for what's mine. We gon' stop, ride.
I love that.
You know how I do. Put up brand new. Yeah, we on that brand new. You know how we do. You know how I do. You know how I do. Put up brand new. Give me on that brand new. You know how we do.
It finished. Oh my god, guys, I didn't pick anything up on this except like I think they're talking about them being the brand new. We have to listen to it again. And I have an issue. If you're new to my channel, you don't know this yet, but I have a tendency to say that a song is gonna be my least favorite like so far, and it ends up being my most favorite. But on the first listen, 2.0 is my least favorite of the 5 songs we've listened to so far. And I think the reason for that is I wasn't really able to pick anything up. And I'm wondering if now when I go back and listen to it, maybe there's some more growth that I could come to it. But that's just like immediately after listening to it the first time. Before we go into Suga's verse, this is the translation that I got was, yeah, saying you're like Bangtan, BTS, or I guess B. Sounds simply when you say it out loud, doesn't it? But we're the bar that everyone tries to clear and nobody actually does. It's almost funny, except not really. 10 years of what we've built, you can't even begin to put a price on that. So he is maybe even talking about almost BTS is the baseline of how we compare other artists too in terms of accomplishment. And I like what he said at the end about summarizing it. 10 years of what we built, you can't even begin to put a price on that, right? Like, and price might not even be money, right? But like the metrics that we use for BTS as a baseline, there's no price for that. And it's not even, God, it's 10 years. It's 13 years. It's more than a decade. But I want to see how he's... Because my assumption is that the tone is going to be very sassy.
그래 방탄처럼 그게 말은 쉽지 우린 팀툴 누가 맨날 뛰어넘네 웃기기는 한데 사실 안 웃기지 10년은 말이야 어린 반프 not stop.
And the laugh, he's like, like you're kidding, right? Like there's absolutely no way.
Yeah, pull up as your block, we gon' knock, yeah, here's your little fun, fella, pop, yeah, came back for what's mine, we don't stop, ride. You know how I do, you know how I do, push up brand new, yeah, we...
So the translation says, yeah, I'm feeling completely brand new, different level, different kind of step. We're not rushing, we're on step 2. After leveling up the next version of ourselves, we went and made waves again, 10 out of 10. Time to throw out the old worn out stuff, go collect the scraps, then calmly, confidently get back to the grind.
You know how we do. Ay. Gotta give them much brand new.
And he's so fast.
2.0 take down who. 여기저기 또 한 번은 내 10 out of 10 이젠 버려 모습 하품 수고 하루가 yeah 위기 다시 score water. Yeah pull up at your block we gon' knock yeah had your little fun fella pop yeah came back for a smile we don't stop.
That's my favorite part. That and like 3 of them joins together to sing. That's my favorite part.
You know how I do. Put Bitch, I'm brand new. Bitch, I'm brand new. Yeah, me on that brand new. You know how we do.
Pop, 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 pop. Baby, game to let rock, 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 rock. Yeah, hit him up like pop. Hit him with the truth like rock. Trying to pay your debt.
And I think it's funny because so far none of the 5 songs have kind of been pop, which is kind of ironic, and I guess that's on purpose.
Feel me not. Let it be. Let it bleed. Hit a lick. And it's split. Stop.
Don't lick your blood.
Yeah. Pull up at your block. We gon' knock. Yeah. Have your little fun, fella. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. Came back for what's mine. We gon' stop.
You know how I do. You know how I do. Put up brand new. Put up brand new. Yeah, we on that brand new. You know how we do. You know how I do. You know how I do. Buddy, put up brand new. Put up brand new. Get me on that brand new. You know how we do.
I still think it's gonna be on my bottom so far. It's not a bad song, and something that I want to clarify because I think people really misunderstand. There's a difference between a bad song and a song that someone doesn't like. Let's get that out of the way. Okay? I have said this many times on my channel. I'm a vocal whore. I'm a ballad whore. I appreciate rap. I appreciate hip hop, and I appreciate this song. I think what they're saying is very abundantly clear. Where I think it's going to be on my bottom is like I'm wondering when I'm not able to pay attention to the lyrics as much, how is it going to stick out to me? Now I know I'm going to bite my butt off because that chorus is going to get me. That how we do like that build up is amazing. I love that part, and it might get to me. So I might regret saying it. Maybe I shouldn't even say it to begin with. But I also want to be honest that I think out of the 5 songs, this is probably going to go at the bottom. Again, doesn't mean it's a bad song. Just means that I don't think the song is for me. The next song is number 29, and it is 1 minute and 38 seconds. Is it an interlude? I'm scared. It's supposed to be empty? Okay. It was entirely empty. Okay. What's the context? I don't know what that means. It was empty on my side. What are we thinking? I'm not gonna listen to it again.
Swim,
Oh,
swim,
never mind.
falling off your skin. Swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim. This is how it all begins. Swim. I just wanna dive.
Top world, gun away. I still wake up
rap world. Looking like a goody goody in this bad world. Bad world, don't know how to act, girl. I'm in the deep, tell me where the hell you at, girl. Oh, you ain't even gotta love me back, girl. You know that I'm never holding back, girl. Yeah. So easy, made it so hard. Nights like these, I just wanna get lost. Right here with the moon and the sharks. I ain't gotta think, but I think, baby, I just swim, swim. Wanna fall in love with your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you. Swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Water so deep, water so deep. Take it off the ground, I ain't never getting cold feet. Yeah, you know me, yeah, you know me. Sitting on the shore, now I'm ready for the whole thing. I can feel the high waves coming. Why you run away, you can run it. Sound on my tongue, she's stunning. You're the only place that I wanna be. Yeah. Swim, swim. Water falling off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you. Swim, swim. This is how it all begins.
Swim, swim.
I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Splash, splash, river. Make waves with my two friends. Splash, river. I just wanna take it across the line. Under here, it'll change the time. Baby, everything can be so sad. Turn my face from the west. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Swim, swim. Water falling off your skin.
Oh, the
I could spend a lifetime watching you. Swim, swim, let it all begin. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive.
such a good song. This is my third time listening to it, and I already did my reaction to it, so I'll spare you my thoughts of it. But I am reminded of how great of a song this is. And it's so them. And I spoke about this in my reaction, but like it really takes me back. Like I love how RM, Suga, J-Hope has the verses, and all of the songs so far has kind of followed the same trajectory. I am wondering if we're gonna switch up now. Because Swim and 2.0, structurally I can see why they're going together, but I'm wondering where we're gonna go now. Merry-Go-Round. Christmas? Is that, I'm not English speaker, but it's almost 4 minutes. If there's gonna be vocals here, I'm gonna die. Not literally.
I wish that I could tell you that it's over. I wish that I could walk away from pain.
From pain?
My life is like a broken roller coaster. But maybe I'm the only one to blame. I can't get out this merry-go-round. It spins me around.
Oh.
I do my best, but I can't slow down this merry-go-round. I can't get off this ride. I can't get off this ride. This happens every time. 어른이란 것 같은 기분이지만 고민은 뭐 여전하지. 매일 같은 일상 속 회전목 하나 쳇바퀴 남의 한 가지. 답이 없는 질문 미궁 속에서의 질주.
So we're definitely following the theme of love that comes from Swim. And I was right, there is a little bit of a switch up here. That was incredible. Incredible.
답이 없는 질문 미궁 속에서의 질주. 다들 괜찮은 척하며 웃고 있지 모두 다. I wish that I could tell you that it's over. I wish that I
I love that line.
My life is like a broken roller coaster, but maybe I'm the only one to blame.
Oh.
I can't get off this merry-go-round. This must be over. I do my best, but I can't slow down this merry-go-round. And I can't get off of this ride.
It's sad.
This happens every time. Spinning up, down, just round and round. I'm falling apart, still bound to the ground. 우칠 없는 그 손에 동심이 소리치잖아.
I guess not.
원 없이 타만큼 탔으니 please take me out.
침대는 날권 My bed is my coffin 어쩜 이 세상은 거대한 caffeine
Okay, RM.
생각하지 말잔 생각을 했나 빙글 또 빙글 행복하니 없어 주가까지
A piano. That's not good. That scares me. That scares me. Oh my god. Struck. This is a song for me. This is a song for me. It's sad as hell. Sad as hell. And we gotta know what Suga says in that verse, but let's just hear it again. And Jungkook took us to church here.
I wish that I could tell you that it's over. I wish that I could walk away from pain.
I love that line. I picked it out immediately when I heard it. I wish that I could tell you that it's over. I wish that I could walk away from pain. Right? And I'm assuming he's talking about a relationship.
My life is like a broken roller coaster, but maybe I'm the only one to blame.
So V saying, my life is like a broken roller coaster, but maybe I'm the only one to blame. So like a roller coaster, right? The ups and downs, but maybe it's broken in that it's only going down, and he's kind of self-reflecting and saying, well, I can't really put the blame on anyone else. And I'm assuming when it comes to love and you're famous, like, you know, there are sacrifices you have to do for people, but he sounds so sad.
But maybe
I just want to give him a hug.
I'm the only one to blame. I can't get off this merry-go-round. It spins me around.
Oh.
I do my best, but I can't slow down this merry-go-round.
And do you hear both Jungkook and Jin are singing at the same time there, I think? And the way that they're kind of like, it almost feels like they're singing like this, but then at the end of the sentences it comes up. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's listen to it again.
This merry-go-round.
Round. Oh. I'm not excited for what Sugar's about to say because I know it's gonna be sad as hell. It feels like I've become an adult, but my worries are still the same as ever. In the same daily routine, it's like a merry-go-round or a hamster wheel. Same difference. Oh, a question with no answer. a sprint through a labyrinth. Everyone pretends they're fine, smiling. Every single one of them. It's so sad. It's almost like an existential crisis. And like, to me, like, right, like a hamster wheel, you move, but you don't really go anywhere. Like, you don't progress anywhere. You're just going in circles. And he's kind of saying the same, right? Like, as life goes on, I still have these same worries. The sprint through a labyrinth is interesting, and I can't pick up what it is yet. Like, I guess like a labyrinth is a maze. It's something that's complicated. It's something that requires you to think. And he's kind of saying he's sprinting through that, but he's still not getting answers to the questions that he has. And I'm not particularly sure what questions he's asking, right? But he just says, it feels like I've become an adult, but my worries are still the same, right? So maybe it's these worries about life or love, right? Because the song does have that connotation of love. And maybe he's saying, right, like, when I was younger, I questioned love. I questioned myself and my capabilities of love. And now I'm an adult. I'm, you know, getting older, and I still have these questions that I'm spending hours and hours thinking about, but I can't find the answers that I'm looking for. He can sing. This is also why I don't like the social media, because over the past few years, there's been so much discord about Jimin and his vocals. Albeit I don't care and I don't pay attention to it. I don't even bother doing it. Do you hear this man? That man is a man that can sing. Such a sad realization. I feel like I've talked about this so much, and I've been going on for 2 hours, y'all, and we're only on the 8th song, but the vocals are incredible. I love the drawing out of the vocals and how they're just, oh, heavenly.
Down, just round and round, I'm falling apart.
He sounds sad. I need to figure out what we're saying, because J-Hope said something and then RM said something, and I don't know what they were saying. J-Hope said, inside this cycle, I can't stop. My inner child is screaming. I've written it more than enough. Please take me out, Ma. Ma's mom. Similarly to Suga, what he was saying in his verse, but if I'm honest with y'all, it seems more desperate. Not desperate, it seems more... maybe desperate. Like, it seems sadder, right? Like, he's almost, like, childlike. Because at least Suga was saying, I'm an adult now, I'm still worried. But he's almost, like, right, saying my inner child is speaking about these worrisome thoughts and questions that I have. RM says, my bed is my coffin. Maybe my world is one giant caffeine rush. Girl, I can relate to that. Every day I go to kill you. Can't I just turn off the dream? I'm dancing a dance I can't stop. Again, thoughts upon thoughts upon thoughts upon thoughts. I think about not thinking, round and round. Are you happy? Keep smiling until the very end. So my bed is my coffin. I'm not picking up what he's saying, so let's just do lyric by lyric. My bed is my coffin. So sleep is death. Or maybe like sleep is escaping. It's weird because he feels tired, right? And sleeping is healthy, it's good, but he's almost saying the opposite. It's almost saying resting and sleeping is obviously getting rest, but it's also like the contrast of like letting go. And is he saying every day I go to kill you, can I just turn off the dream? Is he going about killing the dream? Like, he's not talking about a person, he's talking about the dream, I'm quite sure. It feels anxious. Like, remember how I was talking about Suga was definitely worried. J-Hope, right, like it got that desperation. RM is conveying anxiety with these lyrics. Like the, you know, thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. Like it's spiraling, it's panicky, it's anxious. And are you happy? Keep smiling until the very end. Suga said in his verse, everyone pretends they're fine, smiling, every single one of them, even RM. The leader goat is essentially doing, it's connecting. It was so... You know what I'm realizing? The beginning, I was like, this is a love song, and it definitely is in some capacities, but I think it's a lot more than that. It's like the spiraling anxieties that we have, especially as we grow older, about what we could have done, the regrets we have, like especially my life is like a broken roller coaster, but maybe I'm the only one to blame. Like when you are having this existential crisis or existential questions, like it's often about yourself. And I think they are very harsh on themselves. This is gonna be my favorite so far. I mean, sonically, this is a song that I really love, even though obviously I've mentioned this before, the rap is not necessarily my cup of tea all the time. There's something so sentimental about this rap. A lot, and there was a switch after Swim, but it was almost like before Swim, a lot of it was targeted at talking about the greatness that they have been able to accomplish as BTS, as people, as 7 individuals, as 7 aliens, as they mentioned in the track. But now we're almost seeing like the other side of it, or the other side of the coin, where they're a lot more introspective. Swim and Merry Go Round have these more deeper lyrical contents, which I love. I love a deep song. I'm scared, because are we gonna go sadder? I don't want a piano. I'm gonna cry. Never mind. I like where this is going. Bulletproof!
We'll call me red, we'll call me blue.
Okay.
Have a coin and they both ain't true. It's different from me, it's different for you. Got me feeling things unusual, and I live in more. Got me and my feelings over on this wall, and my knees is kerosene, dopamine, chemical and juice. Fantasy and fame, yet the things
we're getting a little rocky, a little soft rocky.
Show me hate, show me love, make me bulletproof. Yeah, we call this shit normal.
show me hate, show me love that makes us bulletproof. That's what we call normal.
Out of sight, don't know what I want. Wish I had a minute just to turn me up. I can't receive dopamine, what I gotta do. Yeah, we call this shit normal. Woo! Used to think that I was built to the hard metal still. Now I understand the truth, some pain don't heal.
Yeah.
If everything's just happy, that ain't real.
True.
I've read everything I like 1,000 times. Normal and special, they are just some lies. One deep side that it slips away, fades away. What I've tried to keep, never want to stay.
Run away, pushing me, pulling me. Said you wanted all of me, but what is even all of me? Suddenly, part of me, suddenly me. Heard the things they calling me. What the hell you want from me?
Oh, they're kind of speaking to the haters right there. Oh.
Suddenly, part of me, suddenly me. Heard the things they calling me. What the hell you want from me? Got me feeling things so unusual, and I live in my.
Got me at my feelings about on this wall, and my knees is kerosene, dopamine, chemical induced. Fantasy and fame, yet the things we choose.
Show me hate, show me love, make me bulletproof. I've called this shit normal.
Run away, out of sight, don't know what I want. Wish I had a minute just to turn me up. Kerosene, dopamine, what I gotta do. Yeah, we call this shit normal. No, we call this shit normal. No, we call this shit normal. Yeah, no, we call this shit normal.
Is it bad that I kind of want a music video for this one? I don't know why. It's so fun. It's Ryan Tedder. Okay, I was gonna say it definitely. I get that part. It's so cute is like the way I describe it, but cute is like not the English is not my first language, so I can't describe it. It's so like uplifting and inspiring and kind of like in your face haters, or they're talking about what normal is to them. And I want to re-listen to it because god damn, this is up my alley.
Kerosene, dopamine, chemical induced. Fantasy and fame, yet the things we choose. Show me hate, show me love, make me bulletproof. Yeah, we call this shit normal.
And you can hear that they call this shit normal. Like the way Jimin says that.
Show me hate, show me love, make me bulletproof. Yeah, we call this shit normal. Run away, out of sight, don't know what I want. Wish I had a minute.
And Jin sounds incredible. Incredible.
Don't know what I want. Wish I had a minute just to turn me up.
Kerosene, dopamine, what I gotta do? Yeah, we call this shit normal.
Heavy is the head and you chasing true. Will color me red, will color me blue. Two sides of a coin and they both ain't true. Is it different from me? Is it different for you?
Oh, I kind of wanted Jimin to, is it different for you? Like to go higher. But he's saying heavy is the head when you're chasing true. Will you color me red? Will you color me blue? Two sides of a coin and they both ain't true. Is it different from me? Is it different for you? And he sounds incredible.
Got me feeling things so unusual.
Unusual.
Got me at my feelings ever on this wall. And my knees is
Kerosene, dopamine, chemical induced. Fantasy and fame, yet the things we choose.
show me hate, show me love, make me bulletproof. Yeah, we call this shit normal. Run away, out of sight, don't know what I want. Wish I had a minute just to turn me up. Kerosene, dopamine, what I gotta do. Yeah, we call this shit normal.
How I'm supposed to feel? Used to think that I was built to the hard metal still. Now I understand the truth, some pain don't heal. If everything's just happy, that ain't real. That ain't real.
I've read everything I like.
That's getting me a little bit. Just what J-Hope was saying, how I'm supposed to feel. Used to think that I was built with a heart made of steel, indestructible. I could take everything. Now I understand the truth. Some pain don't heal. And as someone who has been through things, some pain genuinely don't heal.
A thousand times, normal and special, they are just some lines. One deep side that it slips away, fades away. What I try to keep, never want to stay.
Run away, pushing me, pulling me. Said you wanted all of me, but what is even all of me? Suddenly, part of me is hurting me. Heard the things they calling me. What the hell you want from me?
I like what RM is saying here. Run away, pushing me, pulling me, said you wanted all of me, but what even is all of me? Suddenly part of me is haunting me, heard the things they're calling me, what the hell you want from me? I don't know why, but it makes me think of Peace by Taylor Swift, of how like fame really does that. When you meet someone who is famous, and especially as famous as BTS, like, you're always going to have a preconceived idea of who they are. So when you say, oh, I'm going to love all of you, they're like, well, who, right? Me, all of me, even the one that you haven't gotten to know yet, which, by the way, Peace is an incredible song. You should listen to it. But it's sad. I love the way V says unusual. Unusual. Oh.
Got me at my feelings ever on this wall. And my knees is kerosene for me, chemical induced. Fantasy and fame, yet the things we choose.
Show me hate, show me love, make me bulletproof. I've called this shit normal.
Away, out of sight, don't know what I want. Wish I had a minute just to turn me off. Kerosene for me, what I gotta do. Yeah, we call this shit normal. No, we call this shit normal. No, we call this shit normal. Yeah, no, we call this shit normal.
Yeah, and they set them themselves. They chose it. And I don't think they regret it. They're just sort of reflecting on it, that this is their normal. It's not our normal, but it's their normal. This is such a great song. I have a feeling that, and I'm scared for the next song, y'all, Like Animals. What does that... A guitar. Oh.
Don't you close your eyes?
Oh.
Don't you feel the light?
Oh. Is it about sex? Is it about the thingy? I don't have the lyrics up yet, but what I was hearing, and who was that was singing? Was Jungkook singing the pre-chorus? We can go all night, something like that. Beauty outside control.
We could go all night. Let's go all night. All night. If you wanna be animals, baby, we can be animals. Leave this life to your heart.
closure kind of fades out. Now you see a whole lane full of animals. None of us are tameable, none of us are tameable.
They are grown-ass men, and I love it. And I mean, the pre-chorus. Oh, we can go all night. Wait, sorry. We can go all night. Don't you close your eyes. Don't you fear the light all night. And I love it, right? They've talked about the concept of this album of evolving, and I think something that's important to acknowledge is they're adults. They have experienced love. They've most likely experienced things that come with love. And I like the symbolism of animals, like wild, out of control. And it kind of goes back to Merry-Go-Around, which really struggles with not moving forward, right? Or like almost like fitting the box or like the hamster wheel, right? And even in Normal, they talk a little bit about these things. And now they're kind of like, let's be wild. Let's do things we're not supposed to. And I kind of like it. And the next song is called They Don't Know About Us. And y'all, I can't keep playing these songs twice because once it's past midnight at my place. I've always been recording for 3 hours. So, I love this song. I do think, and I wonder where it's gonna sit on my ranking, but the "We Could Be Animals" sounds incredible. Absolutely incredible, and I love the theme. We don't shame.
They don't know about us, how your voice can calm the sea. They don't.
I can show you love, I can show you. If you wanna know me, what can I do for you?
Oh, it's. Oh, what are we saying?
Everybody hear the story that they wanna. 쟤는 네가 때문에 떴어 내가 맞아. We're just big boys, I got your 놈. 그냥 먹기 싸지, just shut up, shut up.
So what we saying here, fellas? So I can show you love, I can show you. If you don't know me, what can I do for you? You keep asking what was different. I answer, I don't know either. Everybody hears the story that they want to. They blew up because of this, am I right? We're just big boys, aka country bumpkins. It's just momentum, just shut up, shut up. I like it. Like, I'm assuming asking what was different, right? It's like, why did they become successful? What did they do differently than no one else were able to do? And I like that he answers, I don't know either. And I like it because I don't think that there is a answer to it. Right? It's not like, okay, they did this thing and then they did this thing. I don't think this thing. Like, this is, they said this earlier. I forget which song. Aliens, maybe? Where they're talking about, like, they have been around for 13 years. It's not something you can summarize into a thing that can explain the success of BTS. And then everybody hears the story that they want to, right? I feel like this is both ways a little bit, right? Both critics, but also fans, haters, right? People, and I think Soyeon from Idol talked about this once of she sort of got tired of trying to explain herself. And I know RM has also made this clear a lot. Like, he doesn't really want to explain himself anymore because there's no point to it. But, like, you could say whatever you want, but if someone thinks about you in a certain way, they're gonna skew the narrative to fit whatever they want. So someone's gonna be able to listen to this song and skew it the way that they want, right? We're just big boys, aka country bumpkins. I feel like I remember when I revisited the School trilogy a few weeks ago, I was looking into their backgrounds and they were talking about the different regions that they were in one of their songs. And no one from BTS were rich and famous and wealthy and powerful and influenced, right? And I like it. It's just momentum. Just shut up. Just shut up. I feel like what they're saying, this is J-Hope, right? Oh, I'm sorry, this is V and Jungkook. I feel like the shut up is kind of saying, stop trying to figure out why. Just enjoy it. Like just don't think about it. Just enjoy it, experience it. We don't need to know. Just stop trying. Just enjoy it. Like that's what I'm getting from it.
Hold up, tryna take a bubble bath, babe. Do the method, go just say what you say. Oh, it's hard, then we cannot explain. Every time we're trying to explain, we find
They don't know about us, they don't know about us. They don't know about us, they don't know about us. They don't know about us, they don't know about us. They don't know about us, they don't know about us.
yeah.
Oh, I love that it's a different person saying, yeah, damn, oh, damn right, oh, damn right.
I can show you love, I can show you. If you wanna know me, what can I do for you?
Jenna?
대체 뭐가 달랐냐고 자꾸 물어. 나는 대답해, 나도 몰라.
항상 쉬운 길만 찾기 바빠 괜시
I need to know what he's saying.
알기 쉽게 설명해줄까 baby 몰라 도대 뭘더 굳이게
특별해 에이션 중에 영선 존재 Too hard to break We can't relate 그냥 사람 일곱인데 You said we changed We feel the same shit
They don't know about us.
What did Jin say? What did Suga say? What did J-Hope say? What did Lee say? Why are we saying all these things, man? And they were spewing bars, and I don't even know what they were saying. Let's look it up, man. You keep asking what was different. I answer, I don't know either. Always busy looking for the easy way out unnecessarily. The nosy ones are wide as the Pacific Ocean. Such freeloaders. Should I explain it simply? Baby. And I think baby is like almost like patronizing or condescending. You don't need to know. Why are you trying so hard to figure it out? They're special among Asians. Heroic figures too hard to break. We can't relate. We're just 7 people. Aw, you said we changed. We feel the same shit. In this video, when I reacted to Swim about like how a lot of newspapers and online accounts online are really putting forward this narrative of BTS's success almost as the ceiling being an Asian artist or a K-pop artist, right? Oh, BTS is the K-pop artist or the Asian artist with the most pre-ordered albums on Spotify of all time. They're the biggest group of all time. The most pre-saves on Spotify. They're the biggest male artist of all time. But it's almost like the ceiling is among Asians. And I think they're kind of challenging that, right? And I like that they're saying, you think we've changed, but we really haven't. You probably just didn't know who we were because you were being a presumptuous bitch, is what you were.
They don't know about us.
They don't know about us.
They don't know about us. They don't know about us. They don't know about us. They don't know about us. They don't know about us.
Okay. So this one, They Don't Know About Us, kind of goes back into 2.0 all the way up to Hooligan. Like, they're very connected. Like Animals Normal Merry-Go-Round Swim, we're kind of like the interlude of like the pop sad, like the sad songs, the introspective songs, and now we're kind of going back to, hey, you don't even know about us. Like, now we're back to it, and I'm wondering if One More Night is gonna continue that. I will say the one thing, I don't know where They Don't Know About Us is gonna land on my like ranking of the songs. I don't think it's gonna be at the top, but I love the lyrics. I love this contemplation, and that you can really sense how confident they have gotten in just letting go, right? They're not confident as, oh, we're the greatest we know, because they know that. They don't have to talk about that. They're just like, you need to stop. Like, knacking down on these things. And I think similarly to Aliens, they are also challenging this idea of like almost the limit of how we perceive BTS as a East Asian group, as a K-pop group, as an Asian group, and sort of challenging us to look at them as an artist, not limited simply by those standards or those terms and identifications, I guess, that we put on it. But we have 3 more songs. Are we ready for One More Night? Is it a sexual song? Oh. What the hell are you saying, my man? Because he was seductive as frick. Someday, because of you, I'll end up crying for a long time. I was standing in the alleyway, falling back to me. I feel back to me. What's frightening, what's already saddening, a shadow that has become too similar to me. It's sad as fuck. And the thing is he talking about himself? Or is he talking about a lover? Oh. Love. This is like right up the alley of what Jimin excels at. Like this sort of What are you saying, my man? My mood is like Cloud 9 all day walking it side by side. Even I'm surprised by this change. Your very existence is a gift. This morning I greet with you, even without words. We already know everything, so instead of saying something grand, just stay by my side. Right now it's positive. Your very existence is a gift. If someone told me that, I would be married. And it's funny because he was talking earlier in Merry-Go-Around about the anxieties that comes with love and growing older, and now he's almost, and it's so mundane, right? Just the morning I greet with you, right? Waking up in the morning with your lover, and you don't even have to say anything to make it meaningful. You just, if you're in a relationship, you know this feeling. I'm in a loving relationship. I love my man. I love my boyfriend. Don't tell him I said that. But it's just, it feels so great. And I like that it almost contradicts what RM was saying earlier in his verse. Because this seems more positive than RM standing in the alleyway with the shadow. Jimin! That bridge that J-Hope did is like one of my favorites. What the hell? I don't even know what he was saying, but he sounded so good. Be as beautiful as Celine for me. Is that Selena Gomez? I don't know. Like last night, stay by my side, break through the darkness. Yeah, yeah. If I could see you for just one more night, passing through the early dawn, hit it, get it, do it again. Oh, Celine, she's the Greek of... She the goddess of the moon? Let me look it up. She is the goddess of the moon. Look at me, I'm not dumb quite yet. This hits me back to what Suga was saying, right? About, or sorry, RM was saying in the first word about it's so bittersweet. Like it's, what I mean with bittersweet is like that it's like it's one more night, right? Like after that one night is gonna be over, so he's almost like trying to like hold on to it and like stream a little longer so that one night can last longer. CCC, don't wake me up. Black. Okay. Close your eyes, tell me what you see. Baby, I give it to you all night. So we're back to the wild, wild animals from the track 10. I love the chorus. The chorus is so captivating. Jimin in that pre-chorus and in the chorus, phenomenal. And J-Hope's bridge, impeccable. Impeccable. Yo, I'm falling asleep. And I know I'm missing so much from these songs, but we have 2 songs left. I think we can do it. The next song is Please. Is it gonna be like Please, Please, Please? Or is it gonna be like Please Me by Bruno Mars and Cardi B? Oh, oh, you're on your knees. Oh my god, Jungkook and Jimin, this is sensual. This is seductive. And I'm gonna do the translations if I'm wrong. Baby, oh please, when the world tries to tear us apart, baby, oh please, I'll take one step closer. I'm on my knees. Be with me on my worst day. I hold you tighter right now. Even hell, I'm down. All I want is... This is a continuation from One More Night, almost. And the yearning and it's so devastating. It's like almost like the climax of the album. Is there a climax in an album, like with a movie, like, you know, like the point of no return? Like this feels like it's setting up to be the climax. We're gonna also translate Suga's verse so I can just listen to that man spit to me. So he says, if it's where you are, I'll follow. A path of thorns, I'll curiously, deliberately crush them underfoot. The world always tries to block what's between us, but in the end we go round and always end up back in the same place. Suga's and his rap, it always like intrigues me, and I'm like not sure I'm picking up on the understanding of it, but I like what he's saying, like a path of thorns, I'll curiously, deliberately crush them underfoot. Curiously. like not cautiously, not like I just have to get through it, I just have to endure it. It's like curiously. Like why curiously? Like almost like he's welcoming the thorns, which is the bad things, right? The challenges. The world always tries to block what's between us. We've seen that before in these songs, but in the end we go round and round. Am I the only one who thinks about merry-go-round, that hamster wheel that he sang about? Right, where like he was worried about his like this is the end. But he says here, we go round and round and always end up back in the same place, which is exactly what he said in merry-go-round. So to me, they're like super connected here. Oh.
From the front, back, left, right. I need you like only on mine. Oh, you got me, baby. Oh, please.
Oh, it sounds so good. The vocals are incredible in this one. They're on their knees begging.
If you wanna, I'll do a thing for you. If you wanna, I'll do the thing for you.
What's the thing? What's the thing? I know we all think it, but what's the thing?
If you wanna, I'll do a thing.
Oh, and before J-Hope goes in, you guys know the drill at this point. If I felt joy, it's been only because of you. Look, my cup overflows. Come and get a sip. Yeah, forever wishing that our souls eternally lean on each other. I want to rest in you. Baby, baby, please.
If you wanna, I'll do the thing for you. If you wanna, I'll do a thing. 나 기분을 느꼈다면 너에게 오지. 반해잔이 넘치니 come and get a sip. Yeah, 영원하면 영원히 서로 영원히 그대 안에 기다려. Baby, please.
You want me just all day, all night. Hold me from the front, back, left, right. I need you like only on mine. Oh, you got me,
Baby, oh, please. 세상이 우릴 갈라놓을 때. Baby, oh, please. 한 걸음 더 다가설게. I'm on me. 함께 해줘 나의 worst day. 너도 say I get right now. Even hell, I'm down. All I want is you. If you wanna, I'll do the thing for you. If you wanna, I'll do a thing for you. If you wanna, I'll do the thing for you. If you wanna, baby, oh please. 세상이 우리 갈라놓을 때.
Oh.
Baby, oh please. 한 걸음 더 다가설게. I'm on knees. 함께 해줘 나의 worst day.
Oh.
널 더 세게 안을게 right now. Even hell, I'm down. All I want is you.
This one, I think I'm gonna make a bet for myself. This one is gonna be the one that grows on me the most. And I'm not even saying that I don't like it. I love this song. But I can just, there's so many layers to it. There's so many like vocal layering that they're doing in that chorus that I am going to pick up tomorrow when I wake up and I listen to this album again. And that just means the song is going to climb up my ranking. So I can't even talk about how much I like it because I know it's going to change. But I love it. And I love how cohesive the storyline, this love song, is kind of taking through some of the songs. But we have made it to the last song, y'all. Over 3 hours. That's what we chose to do. Into the Sun. And I'm wondering if we're going to go back to the reference earlier about, right, the sun now falling in the east. Maybe Korea. At least there's not a sad song on this album. Like a ballad.
Baby, you remind me.
Country!
I want
want someone like you. First and never dying. I want someone like you. Nobody knows me, honey. No one like you. Ooh. If you wanna go there, I'm ready to be with you. No,
Oh,
I run dark days and find the sun. I don't care how far, just wait. Baby, what you want? Baby, what you need? Tell me how you feel every night. I'm thinking of 해줄 때의 바람, 해들 때의 온도. 네가 느껴야 할 저녁부터 아침의 별. 이른 너의 걸 좀 이른 어둠에 묻어. 동이 뜰 때까지 널 지키며 into the sun. 24, 24, 7 feel like 24.
oh,
향을 향해 뛰어도
oh.
가까워지진 않아도. Oh no, don't be afraid. 기억해 그저 잠시 보는 걸. 어두운 밤을 지나 아침이 오는 걸 맞으며 눈을 뜨 into the sun.
Oh my god, J-Hope and Suga. This verse might be one of my favorites. The way that they were just going at it, and I don't even know what they were saying. They're saying, baby, what you want, baby, what you need. Tell me how you feel every night I'm thinking of you. The wind at sunset, the temperature at sunrise, the evening to morning warmth you need to feel. What you've lost, the early threshold of darkness. Until dawn breaks, I'll protect you. Into the sun. 24 feels like 24. Even if I run towards the sun, even if I don't get closer, don't be afraid. Remember, it's only temporary. Passing through the dark nights, welcoming the morning coming, open your eyes into the sun. This is so a continuation of all the previous songs, and especially One More Night. The two things that stick out to me here is what you've lost, the early threshold of darkness. Until dawn breaks, I'll protect you. And I remember, I forget which song it is. Was it Merry Go Around where RM was talking about the bed being his coffin? I think that was Merry Go Around. And now they're saying, and I think this is J-Hope, is saying, I'm gonna stand on top of you while you're resting, and I'm gonna protect you. I know that that's probably not what they're referring to, but that's just like something that I immediately thought about. And then I like it, it's temporary. Where was that? Don't be afraid, remember it's only temporary. I think that there's like an acknowledgement in that, right? Of like, especially like a lot of the themes on this album is about like anxiety, worrisome, despair, and like they're kind of saying like you are gonna feel those feelings, you are gonna be anxious, but it is temporary. And I think that's a pretty good response to have, and like a realistic one too.
You're cold, I run dark days and find the sun. I don't care how far, just wait.
Oh,
겨누때 시간 부서진 짐승들의 나침반 우리
어.
소란들과 미련 앞숨 쉬며 반항하는 인간 난 집에 가고파 네가 있는 곳 불이 뜨고 별 지는 곳 불을 건네줘 이 그림 속넌 멋지고 달아남아 뜨지 않을 거야 오늘
And if we run out of time, I'll chase the feeling, never too far behind.
Jin. I need to listen to Jin again, but I also want to respect RM and whatever he had to spit on that bar, and I'm wondering if we're gonna... Please be positive. The time between dog and wolf, a compass for broken beasts, our refuge before the noise and lingering regrets. A human breathing and resisting, I want to go home to where you are, where the grass floats and stars sets. Pass me the fire in this oil. Pass me the fire in this oil. So almost the ignition source. You're wonderful. The moon probably won't rise tonight. So the two things that I'm connecting here, the FYA song Fire, he's saying, pass me the fire in this oil, right? And I was talking about Suga in his verse. He was saying, like, take the leap, take the jump. He's kind of repeating that a little bit here. Well, RM is. And then I like that you're wonderful. The moon probably won't rise tonight. And the moon is the light and darkness. So maybe if we reflect back on the previous verse and this one, they're kind of talking, okay, there's a little bit of quiet now, but there is going to be darkness. It's probably not going to be good. And it's kind of the contrast, right? Because the song is called Into the Sun, right? Into the light, into the good. And now they're also at the same time talking about that darkness that we have to acknowledge is going to be there. It's temporary, but it's there. And I'm sorry, I need to hear Jin again.
And if we run out of time, I'll chase the feeling, never too far behind. Your cry, I run. Dark days, it's not the sun. I don't care how far, just wait.
That whistle almost felt like, is it DNA? This was a perfect way to end this album. That like outro with all of them just saying, I'll follow you into the sun. And I think sun is a really interesting metaphor because to me it means two things, right? It obviously means the light. They've talked a lot about darkness and light to really portray that. So they're writing, and this could be dedicated to each other, to their fans, to their loved ones, to family. Obviously, there's so many ways to interpret it, right? But they're saying, we'll help you get through that darkness into the sun. But the sun also hurts, right? You can't look at it directly. It's dangerous if you're not protected. So they're almost also saying that, you know, they're gonna hold your hand while you're going, you know, through getting into the light, getting into the sun. So I think that's like a nice little double meaning behind that. I thought this was a great song. I think it's a great way to wrap it up. It has that grand gestures, has the drum, it has the ka-chings, it has like that celebratory cheerleader vibe at the end, which I really think brings together not just the album, but I also think like the theme of the album, which what I'm taking away is there's two different themes parallelly, right? There's this thing about them and who they are and what they're going through, and then there's this love and this anxiety that we saw on a few of the tracks. And I think that the theme of those things, of letting it go, and I think FYA is actually a great way to summarize this album, right? Of fire and that interpretation that I had about just grab onto the moment, trust yourself, and let it go, and do it. Have no regrets. And I read this quote earlier today, and it's kind of funny of like, the things you need to do in order to feel happy are the things that you would want to do the least, right? And that's how depression works, right? We don't want to go outside, we don't want to eat, we don't want to shower, we don't want to do whatever, right? But those are the things that make us feel better, albeit depression is a medical disorder, so sometimes it's an imbalance in your dopamines. But I think I like that thematic theme of the album. So that wraps up my first comeback from BTS, and I am happy. I am so tired, y'all. It is like 3 hours and 20 minutes in, and I Really enjoyed listening to all the songs. I'm interested to see how when I wake up, and usually what I do when I wake up is I always like to listen to albums in order. So I'll listen to them in order as I am working, and I'm excited to see how the later songs will pick up on me. Because obviously, when you've been listening to these songs for 3.5 hours, you kind of lose some of that mental capacity. But I am immediately sure that Merry-Go-Round, Normal, One More Night, Body to Body, Swim are gonna be in the top 5. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna put together when I edit this video. I'm gonna put my ranking here on the side, so you'll see it. My prediction is that my number 1 song will be Merry-Go-Round, but maybe that'll change. Actually, I can't tell you guys, but let me know how you like the album. I am 100% sure that I got some of these songs wrong, or I misinterpreted or mistranslated it, and feel free to correct me in the comments, but also, be kind, and feel free to leave your thoughts of the album, your comments, which one's your favorite song, what is your biggest, moment of this. I think mine is just how much they have evolved, and how much they have grown, and how much more certain they feel in their identity as BTS and 7 individual people. You can really see that them being separate but together over the last 4 years have really created a lot more identities within them, while still maintaining some of that BTS-ness that they've had throughout their career. So I'm thoroughly happy. I don't know what the internet is saying. I haven't been online, and I'm probably not going to go online, but I think people will like it. I think it's a experimental album. It's definitely not safe. It's not too poppy, which I know that, people who play safe tends to do. So I think it's a very good step they're doing in the direction of art, and I am just excited to see more from them. And I did not get to revisit all the BTS albums, so I'm probably gonna do that even though we do this. But for now, Arirang is gonna be on my list. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.